There's a place where the impossible becomes reality, where towers pierce the clouds, islands bloom from the sea, and a city rises from endless golden dunes. This is Dubai, a proof to human imagination, a bridge between ancient heritage and tomorrow's dreams. Once a quiet fishing village on the edge of the Arabian desert, Dubai has become one of the most extraordinary places on Earth. But how did this transformation happen? What turned barren sand into glittering skylines? The answer lies in bold leadership, unwavering ambition, and the courage to dream beyond the horizon. Wise Finch takes you on the journey of Dubai, where the desert learned to shine. Look at a map of the Middle East, and you'll find Dubai right where the world meets. It sits on the edge of the Arabian Peninsula, where desert sand touches the sparkling waters of the Persian Gulf. Dubai is part of something bigger, a country called the United Arab Emirates, made up of 7 small kingdoms that decided they were stronger together than apart. Think of it like 7 siblings who joined forces to build something extraordinary. Now Abu Dhabi is the big brother here. It's the capital, the one with most of the land and the oil wealth. But Dubai? Dubai is the ambitious middle child who refused to live in anyone's shadow. It may be smaller, but it dreams bigger. It took a different path, and that made all the difference. Covering just over 4,000 square kilometers, Dubai represents only 5% of the UAE's territory. Yet within this modest space lies a population of nearly 4 million souls, the largest of any emirate. What makes this even more remarkable is that 9 out of every 10 people living here came from somewhere else. They arrived from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, the Philippines, and beyond, drawn by opportunity and the promise of a better life. This mix of people from everywhere isn't a problem, it's Dubai's superpower. Walk down any street and you'll hear a dozen languages, taste food from 100 countries, meet dreams carried from every corner of Earth. All these different stories blend together to create something you won't find anywhere else. And here's the thing, Dubai isn't just one place. It's actually 3 worlds in one. First, there's the city everyone knows. The gleaming towers, the pristine beaches, the massive malls. This is where millions live, work, and chase their ambitions along the coast. But drive just 30 minutes out, and suddenly you're surrounded by endless golden dunes. This is the desert, silent, vast, and ancient. Here, Bedouin traditions still live. Here, adventure awaits on every sand ridge. Keep going southeast and the landscape changes again. Mountains appear. Rocky peaks and hidden valleys make up Hatta, Dubai's best-kept secret. It's raw, it's beautiful, and most people don't even know it exists. 3 completely different worlds, one incredible emirate. It all flows Dubai Creek, a natural waterway that slices through the old city. For centuries, this creek was Dubai's lifeline, a port where dhows sailed in with pearls and spices, where merchants built their fortunes, and where the city first learned to look outward toward the world. To understand Dubai today, we must journey back in time, to 1833 when everything began. That year, around 800 members of the Bani Yas tribe, led by the Al Maktoum family, settled along the shores of Dubai Creek. They were Bedouins, desert nomads who chose to abandon their wandering ways and build something permanent. Life was harsh. The land offered little for farming, and oil hadn't yet been discovered. So these early settlers turned to the sea. For decades, Dubai's economy floated on pearls. Divers plunged into the Gulf's depths, holding their breath as they searched for gleaming treasures hidden inside oyster shells. The pearl trade became the region's backbone, supporting thousands of families and connecting Dubai to markets across the world. But prosperity can be fragile. The First World War disrupted trade routes. Overfishing depleted the oyster beds. Debt mounted. Then, in the 1920s, Japan flooded the market with cheaper cultured pearls. The final blow came in 1929 when the Great Depression shattered global demand. Almost overnight, Dubai's pearl industry collapsed, plunging the emirate into desperate poverty. It would have been easy to give up, to accept decline as destiny. But visionaries see opportunity where others see only dust. Enter Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum, the man who would become known as the architect of modern Dubai. When the pearl trade died, Sheikh Rashid understood that survival meant reinvention. If Dubai couldn't rely on pearls, it would need something else, something revolutionary. In 1959, before oil was even discovered, Sheikh Rashid made a daring gamble. He built an airport. Critics questioned the decision. Why invest in aviation when there was barely money for food? But Sheikh Rashid saw the future. He knew that cities don't grow by waiting. They grow by building the infrastructure that makes growth inevitable. Then came 1966, and everything changed. Oil was discovered beneath Dubai's sands. When exports began flowing in 1969, the Emirates suddenly had the wealth to match its ambitions. But unlike other oil-rich states that simply consumed their newfound fortune, Dubai invested. Roads, ports, schools, hospitals, the foundations of a modern nation rose from the desert floor. In 1971, Dubai joined with Abu Dhabi and 4 other emirates to form the United Arab Emirates. A year later, Ras Al Khaimah became the 7th member, completing the federation. For the first time, these independent sheikdoms stood united, stronger together than they ever could be alone. But Dubai's leaders understood something crucial. Oil wouldn't last forever. So while money flowed from petroleum, they began building an economy that could thrive without it. The Jebel Ali port became one of the world's largest and busiest harbors. The Dubai World Trade Center opened, announcing to the world that this desert city meant business. Free zones were established, offering foreign companies tax-free havens and complete ownership, luxuries almost unheard of in the region. The strategy was brilliant. Dubai positioned itself not as a place that had resources, but as a place that connected resources. It became a hub, a crossroads, a city where East met West and business flowed in every direction. The 1990s brought the Gulf War, which devastated much of the region. Yet Dubai emerged from the chaos as a beacon of stability and safety. Investors who once looked to Beirut or Baghdad now turned their gaze toward this emirate that promised security, opportunity, and vision. In 1999, the world noticed. The Burj Al Arab Hotel opened, a sail-shaped marvel of luxury perched on its own artificial island. It wasn't just a hotel, it was a statement. Dubai wasn't content to be good. It wanted to be extraordinary. The new millennium accelerated everything. The Palm Jumeirah began taking shape, an audacious plan to build an entire island shaped like a palm tree, visible from space. Real estate exploded. The Dubai International Financial Center opened in 2004, attracting major banks and corporations. Emirates Airlines spread its wings across continents, making Dubai a global aviation powerhouse. Then 2008 hit like a freight train. The global economy collapsed and Dubai got slammed hard. Real estate prices crashed. Construction cranes froze midair. Debt piled up like sand dunes. News headlines screamed that Dubai was finished. Critics laughed and said, "We told you so. It was all just a fantasy, a bubble waiting to pop." But guess what? They were dead wrong. Here's where Dubai showed its true character. Instead of panicking, instead of making desperate moves, the leaders stayed calm and got strategic. They didn't abandon their vision, they sharpened it. They poured even more energy into tourism. They bet big on technology. They welcomed innovation with open arms. While other cities were scrambling to survive, Dubai was planning its comeback. Because here's the truth they understood. Strength isn't about never falling down. Real strength is about how fast you get back up, and how much stronger you become because of it. By the time Expo 2020 finally opened in 2021, delayed by the pandemic but undeterred, Dubai welcomed the world with confidence. Nearly 200 countries participated, showcasing human achievement under the theme, Connecting Minds, Creating the Future. It was validation, proof that Dubai belonged on the world stage. Today, oil accounts for less than 1% of Dubai's economy. Think about that. A city that once relied entirely on pearls, then pivoted to oil, now thrives on trade, tourism, real estate, finance, and technology. It's an economic transformation, unlike anything else in modern history. Walk through Dubai today, and you'll witness contradictions that somehow make perfect sense. Ancient wind towers stand in the shadow of glittering skyscrapers. Traditional souks sell gold and spices within walking distance of ultra-modern malls. Men in traditional kanjuras and women in abayas stroll past tourists in shorts and t-shirts. Mosques call the faithful to prayer while nearby, International restaurants serve cuisine from every corner of the planet. This is Dubai's magic. It honors its past while racing toward the future. The numbers tell part of the story. The Burj Khalifa rises 828 meters into the sky, the tallest building humanity has ever constructed. The Dubai Mall isn't just a shopping center. It's an entire universe of retail, entertainment, and wonder. The Palm Jumeirah defied nature itself, adding 70 kilometers of coastline where none existed before. But Dubai isn't just about spectacle. The city has become a testing ground for the future. Autonomous vehicles cruise its streets. Artificial intelligence powers government services. The Museum of the Future stands as a gleaming ring dedicated to exploring what comes next. Dubai doesn't just adopt innovation. It demands it, celebrates it, rewards it. The government has set audacious goals. Dubai Vision 2040 aims to make the city the world's best place to live. The D33 Agenda seeks to double the economy by 2033 and establish Dubai among the top 3 global economic powers. These aren't just slogans, they're commitments backed by action and investment. Yet for all its modernity, Dubai remains deeply connected to its heritage. The Bedouin traditions of hospitality, resilience, and community still pulse through Emirati culture. Traditional dances are performed, poetry is celebrated, Arabic coffee and dates remain symbols of welcome. The values that sustained nomads in the desert now guide a metropolis of millions. The emirate even maintains its own flag and emblem, distinct from the federal symbols. Dubai's historical flag, red with a white vertical stripe, predates the UAE itself. Its new state emblem features a falcon symbolizing pride and vision, arrows pointing toward progress, a traditional dhow boat representing maritime heritage, and palm trees embodying generosity and life. These symbols aren't decorative, they're declarations of identity. For visitors, Dubai offers something almost impossible to find elsewhere, a place where every fantasy seems achievable. You can ski indoors while outside it's 40 degrees. You can dive 60 meters deep in the world's deepest pool. You can shop for gold where a single souk holds more treasure than most countries' reserves. You can experience the future at innovation centers or step back in time at heritage villages. The desert safari remains essential. An evening of dune bashing, camel rides, and traditional Bedouin hospitality under star-filled skies. Hatta's mountains offer escape for those seeking nature's quieter beauty. And everywhere, the city's relentless energy reminds you that this is a place where impossible is just a challenge waiting to be overcome. Of course, Dubai isn't perfect. Life here is expensive. Competition is fierce. Expression has limits. Citizenship is nearly impossible for expats to obtain. The city's rapid growth sometimes strains its infrastructure and society. And beneath the glamour, migrant workers who built this marvel often struggle with difficult conditions and limited rights. But these complexities don't diminish the achievement, they contextualize it. Dubai is a human creation with all the flaws and glories that entails. What makes Dubai's story so compelling isn't just what was built, but how it was built. This transformation didn't happen by accident or luck. It happened because leaders dared to imagine something greater, because they made bold decisions when caution seemed safer, and because they understood that the future belongs to those willing to create it. From pearls to oil to innovation, Dubai's journey is a masterclass in adaptation and vision. It's proof that geography isn't destiny, that limitations can be overcome, and that with enough determination, even deserts can bloom. As the sun sets over the Gulf, casting golden light across impossible towers and man-made islands, one thing becomes clear. Dubai isn't finished dreaming. The next chapter is already being written in ambitious plans, cutting-edge projects, and the eyes of newcomers who arrive each day with their own hopes and ambitions. So that's Dubai, a city that turned dust into dreams and never looked back. If this story inspired you, smash that like button. Want more incredible stories like this? Subscribe to Wise Finch and hit the bell so you never miss out. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep dreaming big.